And you have some stone here when you pull in the driveway. You have a level driveway with plenty of parking. You have a stone wall that leads up with a walkway, and there's a little bit of broken stone there. You need a mason maybe to get that. All brick. Yard, walking up to the front. You can see the yard is gently sloping. Beautiful mature trees. Here's the exterior of the house. A lot of the, I see some repairs on some cracking there. This is sun damage. These doors are probably functioning, but just in terrible shape. 2 replacement garage doors isn't difficult. This stone wall looks to be in good shape, except for when you get to the end here. And I don't know if somebody's hit it or something, but that's probably a pretty easy repair if you wanted to get it done. Steps up to the front of the house. Landscaping's all low maintenance stuff. Juniper and monkey grass. Some kind of blooming tree here. Gorgeous, mature, maybe oak there, and magnolia. You have a holly here. And you come up to a front porch. There's a second walkway out to the mailbox. Front porch could use a little love. Looks to have airport windows, storm windows all around. Back out here. You can see they've done a little bit of repair work. You can see they have gas going to the fireplace. Sorry, gas going to the fireplace, which means that you could have a gas stove. And the basement room has a little alcove, original window down there, no storm window. And the eaves look to be in good shape, although I do see some wasp nests. The deck is a little bit rough. It is on 4x4s instead of 6x6s, which is more modern code requirements. This definitely would be nice with a patio. There's a little window. Here's the backyard. And you can see there's some kind of utility thing over there. It's kind of behind that tree. Let me get around it. So I'm not sure how far the property line goes, but you can see it's kind of in that off that other street there. Again, gorgeous mature trees. Here's the back underneath the deck. Again, these 4x4s probably need to be replaced or supported in some way. I would pour a patio down here. The deck doesn't look to be too bad. Probably could use some work. Here's the back door. Definitely not, this area has not been loved. I can tell you that right now. We have an old HVAC unit. And we have the original windows on the basement here. Those look like original windows too, but they have the metal ones here and the wooden ones there. Here's another back door. It's been sealed shut. This leads to the garage. Although the stuff is old, it's been here for such a long time. Okay, we're going to go on the inside. I didn't really point out the roof. It's definitely got staining on it. We'd have to look in the attic to know exactly if it's failing or not. Gutters look to be in good shape. Not new or anything, but in good shape. Front door. The door definitely needs paint. It looks to be solid though, and it is that mid-century with the 3 panes that people like so much. And when we enter right into the living room. There's a fireplace there. And big, beautiful windows. You got some grandma curtains. They open, which is nice. A lot of these big windows don't open, or they should open, it looks like. Okay, I think I told you when you were looking at houses that in Nashville, switching out windows isn't a big priority for a lot of people because our winters tend to be mild. I'm very comfortable in the house right now. I'm not sure how long it's been since people have lived here. Looks to have gas logs in the fireplace. Well, it's nice to have gas to the house, though. And you have sort of a traditional fireplace. Our dining room, again, more grandma curtains, and then you have wallpaper. They do say in the listing that there's hardwoods under this floor. Let's see what we can find out here. Yep, hardwoods. Carpet looks to be not too old. I don't see a lot of stains or anything. Here's the door to the back. We'll go out there in a minute. In this kitchen, it is probably big enough for a table and chairs of some sort. I can't figure out how to turn the light on. Has linoleum on the floor. We have some wallpaper here. Old counters. These are all solid wood, so they could probably just be reused, and we put some new hinges and stuff on them. Or you could just replace the cabinets if you wanted, and put a new quartz countertop in it. Everything seems to be level. You definitely have space for a bigger stove, which is nice, especially since there's gas. You could put a big chef's kitchen here. This wall does have a stairwell and then a closet here. So opening up the space could be done, at least partially. You'd have to rework the stairwell, which is kind of a lot. There's a wall of pantry storage there. And there is another pantry here. You look out into the beautiful backyard from here. Have the old sink. Underneath the sink, we have some replacement pipes. So there has been some upgrades, and it looks like a filtration system. And I see some of the electrical may have been replaced at some point. Well, these cabinets are a little, they don't quite close. So maybe the bottom ones aren't as in good shape. The uppers are solid pine probably. But totally functional and usable as is. Okay, down the hallway. Have a door here so you can close off your public space from your private space. A long hallway. This is from the living room. First closet we have here is a coat closet. And then we have the first bathroom. This is a guest bathroom. It's got the original blue. Has a little dressing table area. This has been replaced at some point, this cabinet. Here's the tub. Definitely needs some cleaning up and some caulk, but not in bad shape at all. Not sure what that weird thing is right there. Radio? I don't know. Wallpaper on the walls. And original standard toilet. Across the hall from that is the first bedroom. It's a small bedroom. Looks out into the front yard. And here's the closet behind the door. Be great for a kid's room. And the second hallway closet is a linen closet. So here's the second bedroom. It's teal and it has wallpaper border on top. Closet is a little bit larger than the other one. And this is what they consider the master. These weird lights. Here's the walk-in closet, as they call it. You could definitely fit a shower in here. It wouldn't be a very big shower. This little bump out is for the linen closet, so there's that space as well. Finding a closet maybe could be done between these two rooms somehow. Make that room a little smaller maybe. And here's the pink and gray bathroom. Really ugly wallpaper. Otherwise, it's in pretty good shape. The tile's in good shape. The floor's a little worn. So that's the main floor. Let's go out to the deck. I did look in one of the bedrooms under the floor register and saw hardwoods there as well. Okay, so this has a storm door. It's heavy duty. Here's the deck. Very quiet, peaceful. There are some spots that are coming up and some rotted wood. It doesn't feel unsturdy. I don't feel like it's gonna fall. Here's some little rotted wood. They put some kind of serving counter outside the kitchen. This wood is a little rougher on the corner here. Some power lines coming close to the house there. These ugly awning off. Got a bird's nest. House definitely needs a little love. Here's down the stairs from the kitchen. So, access to the attic, which I will not be able to reach for you. And we have some wooden pine stairs, pine tread stairs. The railing's nice and sturdy. Looks like we have some built-in room divider here with some pine. Linoleum on the floor. Okay, got the original wood door there. And here is the downstairs bathroom. There's a crack on the wall there. Get that looked at. I think it's probably been there for a long time. These walls, they've left these cinder block. If they had sheetrocked them, we wouldn't be able to see that. The floor is sticky here, coming up a little bit. And this is the laundry room. We have some loose floor tiles here. It looks like they laid these sticky ones right over other sticky ones. They have cast iron pipes. And because we're below grade, this is kind of weird looking. So in this laundry room, like I said, we had this little divider, and then we have a closet here. Let's see the original floor in there. and cabinets for your laundry. And then this sort of den hangout. It's got 2 windows. So this one has a broken spot. They've put a storm window on the inside, it looks like. They've painted the paneling. They've have an old wall heater. I don't know if it's being used. You do have a vent for heating and air. It looks like it's been closed. It is a little chilly down here. Closet space. And a fireplace with gas logs. This room just does not look loved at all. They have a cinder block wall there that shows some damage and settling. And like I said, probably wouldn't see any of that if they'd finished the walls down here, but they left it cinder block so we can see that. Doesn't look like it's been painted recently. Definitely dingy. Doesn't smell moldy or smell old down here. It just kind of has that cold basement feel. Ceilings look to be pretty good height. And here's a ceiling that hasn't been finished. Just never got done. I don't know, maybe that's moisture. I don't think so though. But I do see some problems right here. Looks like there's been a plumbing leak that went on for a while. Okay, now into the basement. Into the garage. Okay, here's the garage. We have a very, very old electrical panel. We had ours switched out not too long ago. It was $1,000. There's some cloth wiring. Okay, here's the really deep garage. So this is enough space for a car. And then this one has like another 20 feet or so. Very basement-y down here. Doesn't smell weird or anything. Workshop space. And then you have the furnace here, which looks to be fairly modern. I don't see any numbers on it. Looks like it's been updated. Honestly, not sure what this thing is. And a bunch of shelves. Great for storage. Lots of storage space. So, again, it doesn't smell weird. There's some cracks in the floor. It doesn't smell weird or anything like that. It definitely is basement-y. It feels a little less temperature controlled in here than in that part of the house. Some cast iron pipes. What's this? Maybe a garage door. Oh yeah. Got the old-fashioned garage door. Looks like one of them is automatic and one is manual. There's also a large fan of some sort on the wall here. I don't know what that's about. So, that's the basement. Let me know what you think. This is a great neighborhood with a lot of opportunity. I think that it's going to take a little bit of money. Can you live in it the way it is? Absolutely. Can you, over time, fix it up? Absolutely. Could you do some easy fixes and make it livable? Yes. I feel like get the kitchen done, get the exterior work done, and maybe paint the place, get the wallpaper down, and I think it's good to go. I personally like vintage bathrooms, so that's me. So let me know what you think. Hope you guys have a great day. Driving just a little further, we're on a cul-de-sac here, so there's no through traffic, which is nice. You can see the rolling hills. This is why they call it Donaldson Hills. My GPS is telling me it's right here on this street. You can see it says Bermuda Drive on the sign. Folks on the corner have really done a nice job. They've added a carport. And looking for 3, it's really pretty mature trees. And I'm not seeing, okay, here we go. So I wanted to mention that this corner lot right here, as you can see, is also for sale. It is for sale for, I heard 125. I haven't checked the numbers. I just heard this. And then the house that is listed, you can see there's a little wild area right there, is right here. There is somebody living here, I heard. Looks like they've cleaned up a bunch of trash. Way now, standing right here, and you can see the neighborhood, big lots. Here's the front of the house. Definitely looks like it needs some paint maybe there on the shutters. Has this beautiful tree in the front yard. We have a front walkway here. Looks like it has a little stoop. We have some monkey grass and some juniper, kind of low care. They've thrown some mulch down to sort of fix it up. Have what looks like a holly tree, a giant holly tree here. Here's the backyard. You can see the exterior of the house. They've done some patching on the brick, looks like. You have this, the windows are called airport windows. Here's the deck, looks like it needs to be stained. And the yard. It's really nice and big. Definitely some moles or something. It's a little uneven. So this hasn't been finished down here. There's no patio been poured or anything. That could definitely be done and create a little outdoor hangout space. You can see the wood's pretty rough here. It looks like we might even had some water issues. It would probably need French drains. Older HVAC unit. Here's this gorgeous yard though. Whew. There is what looks like some kind of utility thing on the end there. And it looks like it goes down to a ravine. Giant trees. This again needs some paint here. Looks like it's been glued shut. This is the garage. Garage doors are rough, just looks like it's been neglected. We had these garage doors on our house, the exact same ones. We recently replaced them with some real modern ones. Looks great. We have some kind of vent system here. Not sure what that's about. Just what I'm seeing up here is just, you know, lots of sun. This is, I'm not sure which direction we're facing here. Stone wall looks to be, retaining wall looks to be in good shape, and the stone wall all around the driveway looks to be in good shape. Oh, a pretty tree. It looks like a tulip poplar or something. I don't know. It's about to bust. It's really pretty. Good climbing tree right there. Okay, and we have some steps. Now this corner here is definitely rough. Get a mason out here, work on that. I think you take these shutters off, paint the whole thing a single color, and it would look really sharp. I'm gonna head in now. Driveway here, and I just wanted you to have a better look. You can see this is the little creek or ravine that I mentioned, and it runs all the way up the edge of between the two properties. So, but even between that and here, you have quite a lot of grass space. You hear the birds. You might hear very faintly a hum of road traffic. It's not loud though. Okay. And again, here's the neighborhood. And like I said, there's a dead-end street here. And Crye-Leike, that road right there does go out, back out to Cottage, so I'm going to show you a little bit more of the neighborhood. Hasn't been garbage day in a couple of days, so I'm thinking that. Okay, here's the lot. We have some wild growth here. I mentioned goes underneath the street to there, and I don't see a creek there, so it might just be neighborhood runoff. And then it comes to here. There's some trash in there, not a lot. It's dry right now. We've had a lot of rain. Got a hawk calling at us. And here's the lot, the empty lot. Looks like there might be another deeper creek along that side. And from what I heard, this lot hasn't been built on, maybe because of these two creeks here. Yeah, it looks to be deeper, like a ravine down there. Some daffodils underneath this little tree here in the middle. That's all overgrown. All this has been kept mowed. And this looks like the bigger creek. Yeah, you can see that the driveways over there have culverts, or whatever that thing's called, for people to drive over. See some wildlife down here. See some birds flitting around. People have put some cut trees down here, which is not garbage. That's good. It'll decay. Oh yeah, there is actually water in this creek. Pretty magical there. And the house, you can see from this elevation, the house is up there. It's quite a bit higher. Oh, that's the wrong house. There you go. Quite a bit higher. Looks like there's some paths mowed back here. And some garbage bags from flooding, it looks like. A lot of times when it floods, that stuff gets washed out. So it is actually moving, that creek. I don't know how far back it goes. We've got all this vinca planted here. It's a non-native. Okay, so that's this lot. That house. I'll show you a little bit of the neighborhood. Away from the house right now, it is right here, and you can see how pretty it is. Those houses up on the hill. seatbelt on. Hold on. People taking good care of their properties. Some of them being modernized. So this is the neighborhood directly behind it. Again, you can see those rolling hills. I believe down this road there's a farm. Down Barker at the end is a farm with horses and stuff. Climbing the hill here. Roads look to be recently paved. And as you move more towards the main road here, the houses get a little bit smaller and a little bit smaller lots. Done some nice updates there. Delrose and Cottage, the neighborhood, spent extra time and money doing these nice yard signs, street signs. And that's the road you come in from Bermuda, and you turn here, or you go straight across actually, and this is the way that you come in to the neighborhood from the park. You can see that the houses have been updated here. This road, if you go straight, also curves back towards Bermuda. There's two ways into the neighborhood. And this is the overpass at Crye-Leike. I'm going to say that you're at least a half a mile from it. And once you leave this, you're out of the Donaldson Hills neighborhood, and you're in another neighborhood here in Donaldson. If you were going to go to the park, this is the way you would go. You would come over this overpass, and I'll show you up here in just a bit. You'll drive a little bit further up that road. I drove about a half a mile, and when you come to this intersection, we have two churches here. There's one over there, and there's one here. And if you make a right here, it goes directly to the Publix grocery store, and which is nice, really nice grocery store, and there's a library down there, and restaurants. Tenfold and Sunflower Cafe are right down that way, and you can see their sidewalks all the way. And then if you make a left here, this is the sidewalk that leads to the Montessori School that I mentioned to you, called Stanford Montessori. From Stanford, if you're going to go to the park, you just turn down here to this intersection up ahead, and you make a right, and the park is down about a half a mile.